Baseball fans, stop what you're doing, because the Dodgers and Blue Jays just gave us one of the wildest post-game storylines of the season. What looked like a simple late-inning homer has turned into a full-blown war of words, and at the center of it all, Blue Jays reliever Jeff Hoffman. That's right. According to multiple reports out of Los Angeles, Dodgers pitcher Ryan Pepiot claims Hoffman's trash talk from the opposing dugout lit a fire that directly led to the Dodgers' game-winning blast in the bottom of the eighth. And let's just say, both sides are not backing down. Last night's Jays-Dodgers matchup at Chavez Ravine was already electric. Two of baseball's most stacked lineups going toe-to-toe under the bright California lights. The game had everything: clutch pitching, slick defense, and a few eyebrow-raising calls from the ump crew. By the time the eighth inning rolled around, Toronto was clinging to a one-run lead. Hoffman was warming in the bullpen, jawing across the field, when cameras picked up some animated exchanges between the Jays bench and a few Dodgers hitters. Nobody thought much of it, until Mookie Betts stepped into the box. 2 pitches later, boom, a towering drive to left center. The crowd erupted, Dodger Stadium shook, and just like that, LA flipped the score. Fast forward to the post-game presser, and here's where things got spicy. Ryan Pepiot, who'd been in the dugout during the rally, told reporters, "Let's just say we heard what was being said over there. One of their relievers was running his mouth all game. You poke the bear, sometimes you get burned." When asked to clarify, Pepiot added, "Yeah, Hoffman was chirping. Guys took it personally. Mookie definitely heard it. That homer? That was payback." Instant chaos. Social media exploded within minutes. Hoffman Gate started trending, fans pulling up dugout mic footage, lip-reading every frame to see what was said. To his credit, Jeff Hoffman didn't duck the cameras afterward. When asked about Pepiot's comments, Hoffman smirked and said, "Look, I talk. Everyone talks. It's baseball. If that's what it takes for them to hit, good for them." That line alone set the baseball internet on fire. Half the fans loved it, calling it vintage competitive energy. The other half said Hoffman just admitted to being the spark that cost his team the game. Inside the Blue Jays clubhouse, things were reportedly tense. Manager John Schneider brushed it off, saying, "We play with passion. Jeff's an emotional guy. We'll handle it internally." But sources close to the team say veterans weren't thrilled that the trash talk might have backfired in such a high-stakes matchup. Over in Los Angeles, the Dodgers are eating this up. Mookie Betts joked in his own post-game interview. He said something, I heard it, didn't like it, so I answered the only way I know how. Classic Mookie, quiet confidence, no over-the-top bragging, just enough edge to make a statement. Teammates rallied behind him instantly, saying that moment flipped the switch for the whole dugout. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts praised the team's response. "You don't poke champions. When our guys feel disrespected, they respond. That's what winning teams do." Meanwhile, the Jays' side of the press room was much quieter. Hoffman left without further comment, and word is, front office staff pulled him aside after the cameras stopped rolling. This isn't just a one-night drama. This could reignite one of the sneakiest rivalries in baseball. Remember, these two teams met in last year's Fall Classic, and the tension's been simmering ever since. Now, with both rosters loaded and championship expectations sky high, every little moment like this turns into bulletin board material. For the Dodgers, this is motivation. For the Jays, it's a gut-check moment. You can bet that the next time these two teams meet, whether it's in interleague play or, fate-willing, another World Series showdown, Hoffman's name will come up. Toronto fans are split down the middle. Some say Hoffman just brought energy and passion, something this team needs. Others argue he crossed a line, letting emotions override focus. Dodgers fans, on the other hand, are loving every bit of it. Within an hour of the final pitch, fans were already printing "Don't Poke the Bear" shirts featuring Mookie's swing. And sports talk shows across North America are eating it up. One LA radio host said, "If Hoffman wants to talk, that's fine. But when the scoreboard talks louder, you take the L." Ouch. The Jays have an off day tomorrow, but you can bet this story won't cool off. Every camera at Rogers Center will be locked on Hoffman during bullpen sessions. Will he own it? Will he double down? Or will he learn to let his pitches do the talking? Either way, It's clear this young Blue Jays squad still has to find the line between confidence and control. Trash talk's part of the game, but when it costs you momentum against one of the best teams in baseball, you better be ready for the backlash. At the end of the day, one truth remains. Baseball is better when there's bad blood. Hoffman poked, Mookie answered, and the Dodgers walked off with another headline win. Whether you love it or hate it, you can't deny it made baseball fun again. So Jays Nation, what's your take? Was Hoffman out of line, or was he just showing fire? And should the team rein him in, or let him keep that edge that makes opponents uncomfortable? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button if you love a little drama in your baseball, and make sure you're subscribed, because this rivalry is just getting started.